physical vitality, mental clarity. That is the art of the simplicated life. We peel back the layers of a career that has redefined wellness, design, and global leadership. Laila White, a trailblazer with over 2 decades of bridging the gap between human intention and lasting impact. From luxury gym design to championing conscious growth with Gallup SG, her journey is not just about success, it is about how you show up.
Simplicated.
So after the O's, I ran away from home at 16 years old.
Okay.
No, because I don't like to be told what to do. So if you're going to stay...
So you were a rebel?
Yeah. Okay, still am.
You don't say. Okay.
Hi everyone, we need your help. Please watch this video until the end. We do our best for each episode to really deliver as much value as we can. And our guests who make the time to come here, well, we need to give them the respect as well to really sit down and have a good conversation. And conversations, as conversations go, they take time. So we really ask you to please watch each video until the end. We need the hours in order for us to continue producing more and more episodes on the Chris Hansen Conversation. Please enjoy this conversation. Before we begin the show, here is an important announcement. For 100 years, Shure has set the standard for professional audio. Designed to outlast and outperform, Shure products help you deliver your message with confidence. Trust in Shure. You can be sure with Shure. Shop the Shure Shop Singapore now. Visit the link on screen and use the promo code AFC Henson to get limited Shure merchandise with your purchases. Now, let's start the show.
Hi everybody and welcome back to the Chris Hansen Conversation. This is still the I Love My Job series. And I've got my guest here in studio. And you can see today I'm in sleeveless. I think I'm going against her mantra. Because she's got this mantra. The mantra is get up, dress up, show up. Well, I got up, I showed up, but fuck, I'm not dressed up. I have with me in studio today, I have the amazing, the fantabulous, and I tell you, the fashion police who will not fall her for anything. I've got Laila White in the studio. Welcome to the studio and welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Not at all. Thank you for being here, man. And I was actually, let me tell you a little story, okay? Mm-hmm. I was actually looking, even online. I put a blast out online. And I said, you know what? For my next season, for the I Love My Job series, I want to talk to someone who is in the personal fitness business. Mm-hmm. And then I had no answer. I used to be a gym rat. I still go to the gym, and I can't call myself a gym rat anymore because I'm old. But never mind. And then I realized I got to call Irving Henson because Irving would know who. And Irving says, call Laila White. And I went, who? Laila White. I said, okay. So you know what I did? What? I went out there and I researched out of my wazoo. And then I got confused.
Oh, why I'm black?
This is an answer you're going to give me later on. Jesus. I wasn't even about to go there anyway, but I was confused because I really helped me clear up this muddle. You know, you're much more than just a personal trainer. You're so much more than that. And so I got confused. So this is how I'm going to start the show. I'm going to start the show by throwing this to you, by asking you this phenomenal question. In your words, in your own words, who is Laila White?
I like to consider myself as a fitness and wellness creator.
Okay.
So everything that I do, everybody wants to separate everything like fitness and wellness and mental wellness and all that. They would like to make it in silos. I think for me, everything is interlocked with each other, right?
Okay, interrelated. you think?
Interrelated, yeah.
Okay.
So it's the fitness of mind, body, and spirit. So I also don't believe, I don't like to be put in a box, and I like to try out things. So even if it doesn't sound as if it, even though it sounds ridiculous when I tell you, I will find a way that it will match together, and we will go in line together, align together.
So if you were to say, you see, you have the same problem I have. The problem I've always had all my adult life has been when people ask me, Chris, what do you do? Shit, man. The whole gamut of things I've got to say.
Yeah.
How would you describe yourself in a nutshell then? Professionally, how would you describe what you do? What you are?
I am a go-getter.
Okay.
I get excited exploring new things. I will never say no, even if I don't know. I would say, yes, of course I know.
But you're an entrepreneur then?
Yes, 100%.
So basically, would it be safe to say that Laila White is an entrepreneur who deals in what?
The wellness, the well-being.
The well-being of people. Be it whether physical, whether mental, whether it's emotional.
Emotional. Yes.
Okay. You know one thing about my show, like you know, we people say, Chris, so what's your podcast all about? And I go, fuck me. So how am I going to tell you, man, dude? Why don't you just watch my show and shut the hell up and find out?
Right.
Yeah, but we've never come to this point where, let's do true crime, or let's do things about cats, hantu, all about ghosts and the supernatural and stuff. So why do that? People do that because they want to get the views.
Correct.
But we don't want that. We think it just you're stuck to one genre. Right? If you're like a musician, I only play funk, or I only play jazz, or I only play pop, But if you can do everything, that's great, right? So we got so many series, you see. So that's why we never stick to one. So like you, we also get a little muddled, But they're all interlocked because the main thing about a show is that it's a conversation. It's always about conversations and people's stories.
Right.
So on that note, stories. How do we like to start off a conversation? So let's start it off right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I like to chronicle people's journeys through their lives and careers from the very beginning. So let's talk about your kampong roots.
Ooh.
This is where I get confused. Is she black? I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm a me now, okay?
Now I know. But my goodness, I really thought in first glance, when I started researching you, I thought you were black, really. Really, come on, I can't be the only one.
Yeah, a lot of people, which I don't understand. But I was married to a black man and I have black children.
Okay.
Yeah. But, I don't know, maybe the name throws you off. I think the name gets me into the doors of an opportunity because they think that I'm from the West. And then they look at me and they go, oh, but she's black. Oh, she's Singaporean. Oh, she's from the kampong.
and then what happens after that? Do they still do business with you?
Yeah, of course, because at the end of the day, I produce.
Fucking hell, plastic painted, huh? The world is so freaking plastic painted.
Of course.
Yeah, until getting through the door is like Pinkerton syndrome, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so just because you're called white, hey, there's hope for me yet. I got a nice name. I think. Okay, let's talk about kampong. She's a Mina. I don't believe she just fucking said that. Okay. Kai's laughing. Hey, Kai.
Yes.
We got Mina in the house.
Yeah. Not Mina Rock anymore. Huh?
Anymore. Maybe she was once. You often speak about your kampong roots.
Yes.
I in my research, I discovered that. The kampong roots must have given you some values, right, that you learned in those early days in Singapore. Did it give you the grit necessary to navigate this? Because you went into this high stakes world of luxury hospitality,
Right.
and elite coaching, correct?
Right.
So, did it give what were the values that? Do you think you gained any values from that those kampong days, your roots there?
100%. We were raised by the village. You know, the what's the phrase?
It takes a village to raise a kid.
Yeah. So nowadays, a kid is raised by only your family, and nobody can say anything about your own kids.
These days, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. But in olden days, if I see my neighbor, carrying heavy stuff, and I just ignore, oh my God, they will curse me out, drag me to my mom or my father. I would get slapped, you know. So they taught us, respect and caring for one another. It also, there were 9 of us. I come from a family of 9.
Wow.
Yeah. And my mom worked very hard to get a son. Boring.
So you're telling me 8 girls and 1 boy? Oh boy.
Yeah, that little bastard. But when he was a child, I would, when he was a baby, I would put pillow over his face.
What?
Yeah, of course.
What? You do realize that this is going to be aired.
Oh, I don't care. He knows. I tell this story every day, every time I see him. But we lived my grandmother had a big, huge house. So we had my aunties living with us, my uncles living with us.
Wow.
And there's so many things that I remember about the kampong that now is being taught about everywhere. About empathy and caring. We didn't have much. There were times where my grandmother would go like, knock on your neighbor's door. She will have leftover food, and she would give me the yesterday's food, and we would eat it without any shame or anything.
We would just run into a neighbor's house, right?
Right. And then at 8 or I think 9 or 10 years old, I had to axe the wood to make stove. There's no such thing as child abuse or whatever. Even if I chop my goddamn foot, it doesn't really matter. Just put coffee on top of it and stop bleeding, right? But there was a lot of... There are many things that I don't like about the kampong, like taking a shower in the morning with this cold water, and I promise, and the outside jamban. Hello!
Yeah. The outhouse.
Oh my God. And then every morning the ape, with the stick with the 2 pails would cut. Oh my God.
Stevedores, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my sister always tells me about that. She always tells me, you little shit. because when I was born, right, my family lived in a kampong called Jalan Sayo.
Okay.
And Jalan Sayo is somewhere around the Eunos area.
Oh.
Yeah. And and my sister says, you little shit. I mean, you didn't grow up in a time where we had to take a shower outdoors. We had to go and share a communal toilet outside the outhouse. And then you didn't experience the times when Singapore used to flood like mad. And then, we all end up sitting on top of tables because the whole fucking house is flooded.
Oh.
Yeah. I said, I was a baby then. Sorry, man.
Lucky you. Hating you now, too.
No, but she enjoyed those times. I always remember her telling me about I love those days. Yeah, but when I listen to these stories, I think they're kind of fun, man. But like you said, right? It takes a village to raise a kid.
Yeah.
And these days, in your neighborhood, if you see a kid being a little shit, and you say something to that kid, you're probably going to get shit from his folks.
Yeah, honestly. But also, in what I don't like about the kampong is, we didn't have much, so we would play with rubber bands and make like fun fair, our own games and stuff like that, right? But what I don't like about it is the gossip. So everybody judge you, like, my mom, or you can't so you are forced to be in the system and society. So,
well, you mean the comparisons to other kids? You mean?
No, not just the kids. As a woman, look lah, tengok lah macam lawa sangat. Malay.
But then again, it happens. It's still happening today.
Yes, it happens today. But according to that time, during that time, people are not so vocal. Because, you are in the village. You don't want to hurt other people's feelings because you live together in a community. But now I'm like, what? What? Yeah, betul apa? Sekarang nak gaduh.
Okay, she's really not black. Okay. Mau gaduh cari pasal lah tu. So what kind of values did all that experience in a kampong days give you? Has given you, in your decades worth of building your brand?
Discipline, definite discipline. My father was in the military. He's a no bullshitter. My mom worked. My grandmother raised us to be grateful every day because we didn't have much. We had to share everything. I think for me was the moral values was the most important, to be kind. We didn't have much, but my grandmother or my mother, if they see somebody, hey, got no food, come and eat. It was like, we have none. So that teaches me, no matter what I do with my profession, it has to come with ethics. It has to come with discipline and also, kindness. So these are the three things that I grew up with.
Let me take you out of kampong for a bit. When you were younger, in your school-going years, man, where were you studying?
Hague Girls Primary School.
Wow.
And then
the yellow uniform.
Yeah, the pinafore.
Pinafore, yellow pinafore.
Yes.
It's like, that one.
I'm ugly, man. I hate
Around Hill Road, yeah.
And then I went to Temasek Secondary School, and that was my highest education.
Okay, so you went for your O-levels?
Yes.
Okay, and then you stopped there?
Stopped there,
All right. How many O's do you have?
I can't remember. I don't think I did it very well. I hated studying because my teachers were not very good. I only had in my entire time in school, I only liked one teacher, Mr. Lim Boon King. He was an excellent teacher.
Mr. Lim, is he still around?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But it's important, how you mold somebody is through teaching.
Yeah.
And that's where I take with me everywhere I go in whatever I do.
Yeah. I've studied up to my O-levels, and that's about the size of it too. Yeah. But I'm still so grateful to my school. Yeah, very much. So what do you do after the O's? What happened next?
So after the O's, I ran away from home at 16 years old.
Okay.
No, because I don't like to be told what to do. So if you're going to stay...
So you were a rebel?
Yeah. Okay, still am.
You don't say. Okay.
No, but at 16, this is the rules and regulation when you live with somebody, right?
Yeah.
If you don't follow the rules...
Yeah.
You have to go somewhere else.
Okay.
So I didn't want to follow my mom and my dad's rules and regulation. I ran away. And I was modeling. I touched a bit about modeling.
So you went to modeling?
Yeah.
At 16?
At 16, 17, yeah.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Yeah. So we were like top. And I joined a lot of competition. I joined a Miss Globe or whatever.
Pageants.
Oh, yeah. Pageants, right? And then when then I joined Kerry Models competition.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were the naturals. We called the naturals because we're the fresh face. And then after that, I got a gig in Japan. I moved to Japan for 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what gig was that?
Modeling gig.
What, 2 years in Japan?
2 years. I was in Tokyo for a year, and then 6 months in Kobe, 6 months in Osaka.
Wow.
I loved it. I love Japan. Wow. This is way before the bubble burst. Huh?
Oh, way before the bubble burst.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then after that, I came back and wanted to, I can't remember how old I was, about 20, 21 or whatever. Came back and then met my ex-husband and I told him, I said, if I come back, then we'll get married because he proposed. And if I don't come back, that means it's off.
Okay.
Yeah, he proposed. So, and then, I would like to say, unfortunately, but I'm going to say fortunately, I came back. No. But I came back and we got married.
Came back to Singapore, got married.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I did a lot of work.
Right.
So I was a sales girl. My parents, my father actually, that militant, he would not let us, school holidays, 13 years old, there's no way you're going to sit, what are you going to do? Lepak. No way. You go and find a job.
Right.
And then when we work, he'll take half of our salary. He goes like, you think what? Your father owned this? So, he'll take half of our salary and we worked. And then I did, I there's many jobs that I did, but the only things the 2 jobs that I really love, I hate modeling. I really hate modeling.
Oh, you did?
No, I did.
The 2 years in Japan, you loved it, but you hated what you did.
I love Japan.
But you didn't like the modeling bit, huh?
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort to be a model, right? You have to take care of your skin.
Everybody seems to think that is easy, huh?
No, it's not.
Yeah, man.
But through modeling, I learned to have thick skin. Because when you go for an audition, they come and look at you, they go, so black, huh? Again, you 16, 17. But it comes with the job, right?
Yeah.
And then they go like, oh, your nose so bigger, and your eyes so bigger. Like, but you used to get to me until one day I realized that it's the market.
Yeah, but I worked with. I mean, I've hosted lots of catwalks in my career.
Right.
Yeah. And well, the fun part about that is that I'm always backstage and doing the voiceovers of the catwalk, and I see the girls changing. Yeah. And I go, okay, Chris, be professional. And then, but you know what I didn't like about that was the fact that I saw so many of these guys,
yeah,
and the way they treat the models, they treat them like things.
Yeah.
And I really didn't like it. It made my stomach churn. And yeah, I've always felt it. And it's glamorous on the outside, but it sucks, man. Back, in what you can't see in the back room, it sucks, man.
Yeah, but it really gave me a different perspective. That's why I can go into any work or an interview or whatever, and I go like, well, I'm going to come in as me. And if I don't get that gig or that job, it was just, it's not what they're looking for at that time.
Yeah. It's just not meant for you.
Yeah, nobody can hurt my feelings
anymore. It's casting.
Anymore.
Yeah, it's casting.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did a lot of work. You did sales and all that after that. Then what happened?
Then I went to the other job that I really love.
Yeah,
there are 2 jobs, right?
Yeah.
One is production assistant. I worked for a friend of mine, Hugh Harrison. Hugh Harrison, who had Harrison Green production company.
The name rings a bell somehow. Okay.
Yeah. So Hugh Harrison wrote the songs "Count on Me," Singapore, and he's not a Singaporean. Okay.
No, so it was not written by a Singaporean.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah. So I was the production assistant. I was so excited because then I discovered what I am about. I like the freedom, right? So I would be sleeping at the back of the lorry to look for venues and talents.
Wait a second. Now, that was 1980 something.
Yeah.
That was a time when you had Clement Chow on the little boat in the sampan.
I think so.
You were involved in
that. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Why?
Never mind.
There's something that I should know.
Never mind. It's okay. So okay, you were the one that got the venue and all the locations and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you had to make sure that he didn't fall off the sampan lah.
I didn't know. That's not my job, huh? Sorry. I just look for location, okay? Talent. Even talent, there's somebody has to approve it.
Hey, Kai, no life jacket, huh?
Why was this told? The story was told or something? Shit.
Well, you watched a couple of seasons ago when we had Clement Chow here.
It wasn't me.
Okay, all right. So you were involved in that legacy, yeah.
Yeah.
Singapore's legacy. Wow, the national songs. We are Singapore.
We are Singapore. Count on me, Singapore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you enjoy that? Why?
I love it.
Why?
I like a lot of people misunderstood who I am. I like to be behind the scenes. And I like the freedom of things. I don't mind being the MC and the host, and then after that I disappear. And I like people that deserve to be out there to be known.
Right.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I just
basically producing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what happened? Why did you continue?
No. Then I can't remember. Well, my life normally is a blur.
Yeah.
Right. And then I left for, I think if I were to go through it, a model, then I worked at as production assistant.
Yeah.
And then I went to modeling. That's where I got into, I think when we joined. Yeah. That's correct.
So the production thing came before modeling.
Before, yeah.
Before modeling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I got trapped.
Trapped in what?
Handcuffed.
Oh. So when you got handcuffed, that means it didn't work,
Yeah, it didn't work.
Wow.
Yeah. I was a housewife, believe it or not.
For how long?
Well, for quite some time, until 5 years. We got married. I was married at 22. A lot of people say that's too young. I go like, shit. People that married old also get divorced. So please.
Yeah, well, don't say that. My wife married me when she was 23. It's been 25 years.
Good. See? Like people like to say typical things, right? Like they go like, oh, you're so young and whatever. It doesn't matter. I know old people that don't have no sense, so it doesn't matter. So 5 years later, after we got married, I was pregnant and I became a mother, and I taught my kids to read and write from home.
How many kids?
Two girls. Now they're young women.
Young women. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it didn't work.
It didn't work out.
No, it didn't work.
Oh, no, it didn't. You didn't work, but then marriage didn't work out.
Marriage didn't work out.
Yeah.
It lasted for 14 years, 12 very happy. Very happy. The last 2 years was not so happy. Then finally, I made the decision to leave.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for sharing.
No problem.
Okay. And then I want to understand, the reason why I'm asking all these questions, because I want to understand how Laila White came to be.
Right.
The brand that you are, So after you guys split up, you obviously went to do something with your career, right?
No, when I was married, so my kids are, Xavier is 31 this year and Bianca's 30. So they're like a year and a half apart. Okay. So when they were about 4 or 5 years old, I saw my brother that I tried to kill with a pillow.
I'm going to meet that guy.
He's an asshole. Don't need to meet.
Don't do it. Ouch.
Okay, but he inspired me, I have to say. So my ex-husband would watch, told me that he would watch, what's this guy's name? Iggy Pop?
Yeah.
So my ex-husband's very lean. And then when I saw my brother, he came back from national service.
Right.
And he was like cut, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what the hell is this? This is after Xaviera was born. And it's like a few months old. And then he goes like, oh, I've exercised. I'm in army. And he said, can you teach me? And he goes like, oh, okay, just buy a dumbbell. And then you remember Mini Stepper, the stupid Mini Stepper? Yeah. I had that. So when my daughter...
Guaranteed to give you Achilles tendons.
So when my Xavier would be asleep. Okay, so I had the Mini Stepper when Xavier would go to bed. And a few dumbbells exercises I would do, which he taught me, right? And then I was like, oh my God, I'm really interested in this. And I wanted to study. And I enrolled, I did my research. I enrolled at Singapore Sports Council. It was the best decision I made.
Okay.
So I studied and there were like 88. You take the basic first, there's no exam. And then you continue to the fitness instructor course, which is like 3 months, I think. And then you have to sit for an exam. So out of 88 people, there were only 3 women. And 3 of us were mothers. And the rest of them are men, of course. So the company would pay them to attend the courses.
Right.
I was the top number 2 in class.
Wow.
You know why?
Why?
Because it's my money, what?
If I pay myself, I'm going to work harder.
But I was so proud. Like a lot of people give grief about Singapore's school system and how Singaporeans, Asian education and stuff, right? But I was spoon-fed. I know and I understand it. And when I went to international courses, that's... they don't babysit you. You got to learn and you pick it up like that, right?
Yeah.
So that was my journey. And then I was asked to do an internship. And the first one to get out from Kallang. They used to give you to do internship only in Kallang.
Right.
But they gave me at Bedok Gym. So I was the first one to do.
This is the national gyms, right?
The community
Sports Council.
Sports Council.
Yeah.
So then after I finished my internship, they offered me a job. So I worked like 3 hours, 3 times a week, $15 per hour, and I loved it. And then I took another course and another course and another course, and here I am.
Wow. Wow. Can we flash that happening picture? You just look at her. I can wash my damn laundry on those abs, man.
That took a lot of discipline.
Oh, you're telling me?
Yeah.
Just to get shredded like that, the diet.
Yeah. 3 months. I got there 3 months. I was 40. How old was I? I was 45.
Wow.
I was 45. Yeah.
Great things happen in your 40s,
Yeah.
That's why I think so. I was looking better in my 40s. Now I look as if I can langam by lorry. A lot of people say I look like Fred Flintstone.
What are you?
But it's true. It's true. People in the neighborhood actually refer, they don't know my name, so they refer to me, that guy, that big guy with a half sleeve ink on his arm. I look like Fred Flintstone. Wow, fed up. Fed up. But, you think great things happen in our 40s. And, you were so shredded.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why?
Because I had a goal and I was determined. I said, I don't know what it is about odd numbers in my age. I am so happy. Okay. I don't celebrate like 50s or 60s or whatever. I never liked it. So I wanted to do this and I was like, okay, I want to be shredded. I want to be determined. For 3 months, I would fly for work and I would be on business class. Not showing off, but just as a point to this. I would carry my food, on the plane. And water, and I would go to parties and I would carry my distilled water, no drinking. Yeah. So if I say I'm going to do something, I'm very focused. And I wanted to do it just because. There's no reason, just because I wanted to see whether I can do it.
Okay. And then when you did that.
Yeah.
And what happened after that? You decided, okay, I've got it done. So.
No, I still continue. I still exercise. I still exercise. But I'm more on strength now. Now I'm at a point where I still exercise. I just have to refocus myself again. I am doing something a lot more different than just making money and doing business.
Right.
So now I'm doing helping women, single parents, and in the works, and also in works is getting women in incarceration back on track. Okay. Or in society.
Okay, we're going to come to that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about simplicated. You define your brand through this term, this phrase, simplicated. In the world is overcomplicating health. How do you keep your personal and professional philosophy so centered? So define for me, simplicated. When you came up with this phrase, this to help you stay centered, right?
Mm-hmm.
So define for me.
Okay, so I'm going to give an example as a personal trainer.
Sure.
Okay, and then it applies to everything that I do.
Sure, please. Take it away.
As a personal trainer, we overcomplicate it. Like I studied all the muscle group, the tendons and the ligaments and stuff. No one in my entire 30 years career say, what is this muscle? Can you tell me? They just say back muscle, front muscle. They're not interested. They just want to get the workout. And then as personal trainers, we like to make it overcomplicated. So we want to make people rely on us.
Right.
So for me, most of my clients, and I'm very good. I'm excellent with new clients. Excellent. Because I take away the fear. Because what I want you to do is fall in love. Come in, take away the fear. And most of my clients that are 40 and above, that range from 40 and above, still continue. Now they're in their 60s. But all I say is like, hey, listen, anything you push at the front works the front.
Yeah.
Anything you pull at any angle works the back. Right? So I say and if you want to know which muscle you are using, if you wear a t-shirt, you can see the t-shirt crumple. That's where the muscle is. So don't be overcomplicated.
But my t-shirt crumples everywhere. And it's not because of muscle.
No. People want to understand. No, people want to understand which muscle group it's working.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe you wear a tight t-shirt lah.
I wear a tight t-shirt. I look like a walking mattress. All right.
Yeah, but to me, life is simple. Sometimes it's complicated, but it's actually very simple. There's always answers. Sometimes you just don't want to hear the answer or go with the answer.
Because when it comes to Laila White, anywhere online, if you were to Google you, this phrase always comes out, simplicated.
Yeah, because people think that I'm actually very simple. I'm very simple, but people think that I'm this complicated person. You know, I don't put up with shit. I don't put up with shit. Nobody pays my bill. I don't have, if I ask you for your opinion.
Yeah. Look at the glamour shots. There's so many glamour shots of you.
So?
You see, I mean, okay. Any puny brain person
Yeah.
would, which there are plenty of those, would see pictures of that, of anyone for that matter, not just you, right? I mean, all the glam shots. I mean, there's so many glam shots you've got, man.
Yeah.
And then people will go, wow. And people would assume and make the assumption that you're not simple.
Well, you know what they say about assume. You may get an ass out of you and me. Right.
I know. But you can't blame people for that because at the end of the day, man, I mean, look, I was like, wow, this girl is like glam. Whoa, you know? And yeah, and you would go that you would think that you probably reached a certain stage in life that has gotten you there. Right? The average Jack on the street will think of an average Jack on the street of not being as glamorous.
I think I don't call it glamorous. I call it taking pride in yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Right? I like dressing up. It takes an effort.
Yeah.
A lot of people go like, oh, but beauty is within. You know, I'm like, fuck off. I say, if you don't like what you see, where is the beauty? You kind of like, it's very simple to say that to people, but it's so untrue. If you don't like what you see,
yeah.
You know, I'm sorry.
I feel so sad.
No, but what the hell, man?
Oh no. I've always told myself, Chris, beauty is skin deep. Don't worry about it, man. You're beautiful inside. I know. I'm fucked up.
What I'm trying to say is this: we judge people all the time.
Yeah. I'm just jiving.
I know. But I think that there are many people that are not good looking and pretty shitty people. I've met many people.
Not good looking and shitty
at the same time. Yeah, double whammy. And then what is true? I've seen good looking people that really got good heart. And I see also vice versa, right? So for me, it takes a lot of effort to dress up. It really does. There's something inside me that it takes time. It takes effort. Right. Yeah. And I want to look good. People say, oh, you're so narcissistic. I say, oh, fuck you all. Because you always say self-love. Now I love myself. She's narcissistic. Make up your mind.
You can never win, huh?
Right. But I am very humble. I know where I come from. My family, Malay family. Kau ingat kelawa sangat. Kau ingat kau pandai. Sudah lah. Cannot. There's no way in hell. Even if I think I am glamorous. Cantik lah kau tu Laila. My mom. No way. I know where I come from. I know where I live in a people think I live in condominium. I say, hey, I don't have condominium money. I live in a 3-bedroom HDB after I sold my 5-room flat.
Okay.
Yeah. So I love my house. I love, because at the end of the day, it's a home to me.
Yeah. I mean, sure, man. I mean, and you're on your own, right?
Yeah.
3-bedroom on your own. You came shook, no?
No, now my daughter came back from the US and lived with me, and every day I go like, hey, when are you moving out? When are you moving out? Because we haven't lived together for about 9 years.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry.
Okay, let's talk about this. The 4-season standard, man. Hey, but I tell you, Laila White, tell you, she designed the gyms for the 4 seasons. No, don't play a fool. Tell me about that, How that happened? You end up designing gyms.
Yes. Right. No. So I was a personal trainer, and I was training the regional VP of 4 seasons at that time, and and he's a great man. He's such a wonderful man.
Yeah.
He's the sort of person that if he sees potential,
Yeah.
he will like push you all the way, right? And he says to me, he goes like, "Can you can you design a gym?" I said, "Of course."
But wait. At that time, could you?
No. Siao.
Walao.
No. Hey, I'm acting like men, okay? Women normally go like, sorry, even if they qualify, they go like, oh, I can't do it. You know, it's too much pressure. Men go like, they don't know. Of course I can.
I would just go, bollocks. Okay, you say, of course I can.
Of course I can.
I said, what do you do?
I did research lah. I did research.
Pandai lah.
And then I was like, anak siapa?
Kau Google lah, kau Google.
Ada Google. Sendiri lah. But I looked at the gyms and I put together what is great about the gym and what is not great about the gym. At that time, I think it was like 20 years ago, most hotel gyms, they don't care.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make money. They make money out of spa.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the money was given to the spa people and say, this is $100,000. You go and build the gym.
Those were the days when hotels didn't think about the gym membership thing.
No.
Stupid at that time, ada orang.
Yeah, but
bodoh pe kambing dia.
Yeah. Banyak kambing sini. And then because they don't care, the spa don't care, they give to the equipment dealer and they go like, okay, here's the 100,000, you just put whatever.
Yeah.
But there was no flow. And then most of the gyms are in the basement, nobody cares. And you run in front of the wall, like every day you feel in your life.
Yeah.
So I go like, okay, so I want to attract more women to come to the gym. And then you have to be also conscientious about where the layout is.
Right.
Like you can't put in the middle of the room where you do stretching.
Yeah.
People got pride, privacy.
Yeah.
So all that. And then I go like, okay, so if you have an 80 square feet gym, what are the
80 square feet?
Yeah.
So small.
Small, yeah.
No. 80 square feet is really small, no? 800 lah.
800. Sorry.
80 is too small.
Sila, Melayu tak pandai math. Itulah. Bodoh.
Okay, 800 square feet is also kind of small, by the way.
It is small, right?
Yeah, it is small, yeah.
Doing a big gym is easy. The smallest gym is the
worst.
tricky.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that it's all equipped, right? Then 150, then 1,500.
1,500.
And then bigger. That's the easiest.
Yeah.
So then I went to another step where I go like, okay, so equipment dealers is just one brand. So I said, how about if I make it like a price war, right? So the cardio machine can be one brand, but the weight machine, it can be different brands because not one brand is great about everything, right?
Yeah.
So then I had to look at maintenance. Different country has different maintenance efficiency.
Yeah.
And then I looked at which equipment dealers would give, because we're dealing with 5-star hotels.
Yeah.
Who will be available 24/7 to service the equipment.
Service and maintain,
So all these things that I have to put together.
Yeah.
And pandai lah.
Well, pandai, So you got it done with Four Seasons?
Yeah, I did like 16 gyms worldwide.
Wow. So you traveled to all these places?
Yeah.
Well, best are you?
Yeah. But I also do homes over the world.
Home gyms?
Home gyms.
So you design home gyms too?
Yeah.
Wah, pandai.
Yeah, nak siapa? Nak cik awap.
So they flew you, Four Seasons, flew you all over the...
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Shit, man. Can somebody ask me some questions so I can say, of course I do.
But I tell you, man, the first time I had a call with all the head of the people, right? And the way they talk to me, all this men, I had to scream in my pillow, but I also have to be very professional.
Gatal fellas,
no, not gatal I can handle.
Oh, okay.
But this one like talk down.
Top down,
yeah.
All your patak ayam fellas,
But it's okay. I survived.
So the idea here, this I Love My Job series is that this thing was definitely a big deal, right? The Four Seasons, it was definitely a big deal in your life. Is to be as opportunistic as possible. Opportunity comes, it strikes only once. It comes only once, you better strike it now. So that opportunity came to you from this regional VP of Four Seasons Hotel, the hotel group.
Yeah.
Right? So lesson learned is that, Laila took the opportunity. You went through it, you hit it.
Yeah.
And then voila, 16 gyms worldwide.
Yeah. I didn't, one thing about me that I have learned throughout my life is to take away fear. Fear is an emotion that is like happy, but with fear, a lot of people get paralyzed with it. I just want to try. I want to see where it goes.
Right.
So that's the reason why. Anybody asked me, and then somebody asked whether I could do cheerleading. Hello, cheerleading. I say, of course. No. So we, Diane Haslam and I brought cheerleading to schools in Singapore.
You did?
Yes, we did. We did.
Crap. Really?
I swear.
What do you do?
No, we teach. Diane will teach. I put it all together.
Okay, so you do operations.
Yeah, operations.
That one do the demo lah.
Yeah, she does. She was the trainer. So, but anything like Tampines Hub approached me. So before this, 25 years ago, Infineon Technology approached me.
Infineon, yeah.
Before all this corporate work.
Yeah.
Yeah. They approached me. They said, can you do exercise program for our staff? I said, of course.
How did they get to know you? How did all these people
Word of mouth. Word of mouth.
Really?
Yeah. I only advertised once in Expect magazine. I think I about a few months, and after that, there's no lead.
And then people just start coming to you.
Yeah.
There must have been something right that you did with your branding, right? For all that to happen.
Because I think it's more of my personality. When I train people, I look at you as if you're the only one in the gym. And my body language is very important. When you're on the floor, I don't stand like that. I want to be with you. I respect you. And I look at you as if you're my only client, and I depend.
Whole world, yeah.
I depend on every penny from you.
Basically, you pay close attention.
Of course.
To each and every one.
Of course. And I produce. I deliver. Yeah. What you said?
Said, I got no personality.
Sure.
Nobody wants to give me anything.
Nobody wants to give me anything anyway. So.
So speaking about clients, the people that you've trained. You've coached everyone from Bollywood icons to royal families.
Yeah.
Hey, hula. Can talk now?
Sure, of course.
Okay,
Bollywood.
Bollywood.
Bollywood, I tell you, Rajnikant, I think that's how you pronounce it. And Kamala Hassan. I used to have a crush on him. I have met a few Hollywood. Hollywood stars. Yeah, I know. I've met them for dinners or whatever, right? But I have never been starstruck. But Kamala Hassan, I cannot do. Oh my God. And then he was so sweet. Both of them are so sweet and kind,
And how do you get those gigs, man?
Hospitals, when they come and they have to do a checkup or whatever. So I work with hospitals. I work with cancer hospital. I work with organ transplant unit. I work with patients.
Oh, clever you are.
I never seek. I promise you. In my entire career, I've never seek any. I never go to.
It just so happened that being involved in these people came around and
word of mouth.
Wow,
it's always word of mouth.
Wow,
yeah,
wow, wow.
Hey, my branding also don't have a cup. Okay,
I put cup also nobody called me. I was fed up. I tell you. Royal family. Who?
Brunei.
Oh,
family. Yeah.
The Sultan himself?
No, not Sultan. The
Prince Jeffrey.
No, Prince Jeffrey's son. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, you quite terror, you are.
But it's a job.
Just a job.
Hello. See, people think, okay, this is what sometimes people that I find. And I see it, right? I see it. So they are just so mesmerized by training somebody that holds that position. That position doesn't belong to you, That position belongs to the prince or the princesses. You are just a worker.
Yeah, but you see, it could have been someone else, but it was you. That's my point. The point is that they hired you. It could have been someone else, but you got there. And so to anyone else, any other person who would wish that they're in that position, well, you got that. You know what I mean? That's special, Laila. That alone, in my book, that's special. That you were good enough for people to trust you, for these VVIPs, for these notable people who trust you enough to take you on. And I think that's really something that they should be complimented.
Oh, thank you. I never.
I'm complimenting you.
Thank you.
I am. I thank you. I mean, I just like to kid around, But frankly speaking, man, I think, wow, kudos to you, because somehow if you say word of mouth means you're doing something really, really, really well, and you're good at it, right? I mean, people see value, and that's important to me. Yeah, and I think to many people who've got some brains will also feel the same, that there's value in you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Your show, Life by Laila, became the #1 wellness series in Indonesia with all the bapa, ibu-ibu.
Yeah.
What does it take to translate wellness rituals into mass media without losing the soul of the practice? Let's talk about, I tell you what, let's simplify. Simplicate this. Tell everybody, Life by Laila. What is it?
Okay, so I started my third company called Achieve.
Okay.
And it's about finding...
Third company, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How many companies you got? How many companies?
But it's all different for different purposes.
Okay. I only got CDs. I don't need to register Accra.
Oh, really?
Don't need. I register here.
I also think I want to register here.
Okay, so your third company. Okay. Yeah.
So I wanted to do a festival. So the reason is I was hired by AMC Marketing before this to run. They have their own IP called 24/7 Football, and they want to do a fitness awards in Asia. And this guy that came up with Fitness Best Asia Awards, I had so much admiration for him because he is just like me, comes from nothing and he works his way up, Bernard. And they've been looking for someone that can lead this. So they pursued me for 6 months and I said, no. And finally, when I said yes, because I'm a queen control.
Control?
I said, I'll do...
No, you're not queen control. Queen control is a different thing, You're a control queen. It's two different things. Queen control means if the husband is being controlled by the wife, the other one is queen control. But you're a control queen. Okay.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good one.
Then what happened?
So I said, okay, I can lead this, and I will curate every single awards. I would do the categories, the rules and regulation, but I wanted, and we had the same mindset. I want to bring up Asians trainers because I've seen it so far, so many places that I've seen, like yoga. I'm going to give an example of yoga.
White people.
Yeah. Yoga is from bloody India for centuries.
But you got a white people doing it.
Yeah, because they're smart. They put in yoga pants. Shit. Then suddenly everybody, because I used to teach yoga, like I used Pilates, teach Pilates on the mat and all that, right? Nobody will come. Nobody will come because the Christians won't come because they won't come because they think that it's a Hindu practice. The Muslim, sudahlah, no, they will not come.
Wow, this was how long ago, boy?
Hello. I've been in this business for 30 years already.
You mean when today everybody's doing yoga?
Exactly, because of the bloody yoga pants.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
The Lululemon.
Yeah, Lululemon. Yeah. Wah, dapat promotion pula, Lululemon.
No lah, not promotion lah. I'm very happy in the gym every time somebody walks in, Lululemon. Motivated.
So that's why I go like, okay, because Asians, even though they are very qualified and very smart, hello, turmeric, cumin, all this, bloody hell.
India.
Where? From where?
India lah.
Yeah. Then suddenly, can I have a turmeric coffee or tea? Like,
kunyit lah, kunyit.
The Indians drink chai tea. Hello. Right? Makes me angry.
Apa lagi masalah?
Yeah. But they're very smart, right? So I go like, okay, so the awards is called For Asia by Asians.
Well, nice.
Yeah. So we do not discriminate. We look at who are capable first, but our job is to bring and uplift Asian trainers. So I did that for 2017. We did it in a club. So he was smart. He goes like, trainers, we always sit in seminars and whatnot when we meet. He says, let's do it at Zook. So I found the judges. I had Ade Rai from Indonesia. I had, what's that guy? Alex Yong, F1 race.
Okay.
He's my friend. I said, can you judge? Oh, okay, So we had a few, like 5 judges around the world. And then it continued to 2021.
Okay.
2018, I said, hey, Bernard, I want to take it to Indonesia. He goes, oh, babe, it's kind of difficult. And I said, don't worry, I'll find the sponsors. I'll find the venue. I'll find the media. And I did it. Like, we had 200 applications the first year. The second year, 2,000 people were...
Jakarta.
Everyone in Jakarta. I did it in Jakarta. Everybody flew. And it was in a club, which we should not have done because it didn't work very well because people smoke in Indonesia, right?
Yeah.
In the club.
Yeah.
So trainers won't come. But it was successful. 2,000 people came. And then I got MNC as our sponsor, a TV sponsor. So I was approached. They go like, do you want... MNC is the biggest TV channel in Indonesia.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so the guy, Henry, who's still a very good friend of mine, he approached me. He goes like, oh, you got a personality. Why don't you do a TV show about fitness?
For you.
Yeah. So then I said, oh, yeah, that would be great. Because, okay, after I didn't want to do Fitness Best Asia Awards anymore, I wanted to do my own awards. Awards where we recognize the normal people, how they changed their life, whether it's transformation stories, right?
Right.
So there was 3 elements to this. One is the festival, awards, and marketing TV show or whatever.
Right.
I wanted to do the festival first.
Okay.
The marketing TV show came first. So I go like, okay, let's do it.
So you did the show in English?
Yeah, in English.
Okay.
In English, but when the participants were all speaking in Indonesian.
Right.
So I traveled. So for me was to find forgotten traditions, customs, ritual, but the common message is how Indonesians still holds on to community feelings and how they care about the community. It was such a great experience. And then my team was going like, oh, you go in there, you teach them, like your person. I said, no, you stupid or what? I said, we are going in there to learn. When we come and learn, it will be massive because we are taking people through the same journey of learning.
Yeah.
And I had 13 episodes, right? Mm-hmm. And I travel around. People are just amazing. These people are amazing. From, I'm going to give you one example. Am I talking too much?
No, please. This is about my guest talking, not me. Yeah.
So at Puncak, so we had this good-looking guy, 30 plus, farmer, coffee owner. Yeah. So we had coffee in the
coffee plantation.
Yeah. So I asked him, I said, you're good-looking, how come you become a farmer? And he laughs. He goes, your show is about finding balance, right? I say, yeah. He goes, well, early in the morning, I wake up at 5. I work the soil so the city doesn't flood. And then 12 o'clock, I leave and I go eat with my family. And then I come back. And then after that, 5 o'clock, I go and sit with my friends and smoke and have coffee. He says, that's my balanced life. And I go like, whoa. And he says, you see those people that are working? Those are all my neighbors. And I go, this is crazy, man. Right? And then another gentleman who is 70 or 80, almost 80, he has this famous restaurant at Garut, I think. It's all mushrooms. Everything is mushroom. It's popular. All the famous people has gone there.
Those are not the magic ones, right?
No, not magic one. I cannot. I'm mati.
Okay.
No, everything, the chicken, it looks like chicken, it tastes like chicken, but it's mushroom.
Oh, really?
I swear to God, it was amazing. So he looks very young. So when I interview him, he goes like, these are the benefits, anti-aging, right? And he says, your government, right? Your government, some of the people that owns the company, he says, that's why he said, not the government, but people, wants me to export to your country. And I said, oh, good for you. He goes like, no. He says, I started from home and all these people have worked for me for 30 years. If now it's successful, so I have to mass produce. And one day, if they say they don't want it anymore, what am I going to do with the mushroom? And my people will be so tired and I will lose my neighbors. And the bigger picture.
Yeah.
So it's just amazing.
So also being thoughtful about his own community.
Yeah.
It's not about the money. It's about also you having a balance and a fulfilling life rather than work your ass off because you need to fulfill demand.
Yeah. So it was incredible. And when we started that show, TV show, it wasn't for, I want to be popular or whatever. We were surprised when we saw it like climbing up. And when I pitched the story to the Indonesian MNC, they were like, oh, Indonesians don't like that. They like, slapstick and gossip. And I said, we got to give people a chance. I said, it's my money. I said, I raised the money. I said, you don't have anything to lose. I'm buying the time slot, right?
Yeah.
So it climbed to number 1, which was shocking to me.
Wow.
Right?
And why only for 13 episodes? I mean, since it was so successful.
COVID. That was 2000.
But curious, Laila, because you're Singaporean, right?
Yeah.
And you brought this concept of yours for the show, Life of Laila. I mean, it's a great concept to me because why? When you talked about it's a no-brainer that I'm not going to teach anybody anything. I want to learn from them. Because after that, as the years progressed, and if you notice on shows on Discovery and Nat Geo, and they got shows like this, right, where you have, say, for example, a martial arts exponent who's also a Hollywood star, would go and visit different training gyms and different disciplines, right, whether it's Muay Thai or whether it's Shaolin, and they'll go to these countries and they'll go and train with them for days, and not to teach but to learn.
Yeah.
And that and they got good following, great following. Yeah. And you had that idea a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it worked. But I'm surprised that our local broadcaster didn't hop on this.
No, they were not interested. I approached we sold to Portugal the series. And there was a time where Russia was interested. And then I have to raise more money. And I go like, okay, fine.
And our own media corp didn't want it.
No.
I don't know what to say. I'm very frank about this shit, but sometimes some people need to wake up. Stop circulating around your same bunch of things that you've always been doing. And Indonesia, surprisingly, right?
Yeah.
Like this show, my biggest audience, Indonesia.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
They're so open.
Yeah. And they do engage,
Yeah.
They do engage. They come on, they put comments in and stuff. They do their best to speak to me in English.
Yeah.
And we have 120,000 subscribers now. And the majority come from Indonesia. And I can tell you that these guys really bother. There are people out there who want to listen to conversations, who also want to learn, and I think that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, frankly speaking. It's a huge marketplace. The LeadHER movement. And you created a platform. I'll tell you, that's the reason why I need you to unmuddle me, because there's so many things you're doing, or done even. The LeadHER movement and your Gallup, Gallup,
yeah,
right?
Gallup.
The Gallup platform and the LeadHER curriculum. And this time, it's AI literacy and financial independence for women. We've gone from PT, wait, modeling, PT, designing gyms, the TV program, right? Life of Laila. And then now, we've got this AI and financial independence for women, AI literacy and financial independence for women. It's just so many things you do.
But it's all connected, right?
Yeah, I know. No, I'm not saying they're not. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's bad.
No, yeah.
I'm not saying that you're diversified. No. There's not diversification at all. But my goodness, you must be so damn busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Chris, wrong way to ask a question. You know what she told me was, yo. Tell me about LeadHER.
Okay.
Tell me about Gallup.
Okay. So we started 3 years ago, Gallup. So it was a conversation. It's strange because in 2017, I had a conversation with my friend Bill Calhoun. And I said to him, I want to do something with women. He was with MediaCorp dancer. And I've known Bill since I was 17 years old. Right. And he goes like, oh, why do you want to do that? And I said, I don't know. I just think that it's time to, bring women together. And then I got busy and nothing. So 4 years ago, my ex-husband's wife of 30 years, my ex-husband's wife?
The ex-husband's ex-wife? No,
wife. Till today.
Oh, the current wife.
Current wife.
Okay.
Reach out to me on Instagram. She slid into my DM.
Wow. Okay.
So she says, it was one of the most beautiful messages I read. So she says, thank you so much for Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for allowing me to raise your children. She didn't have any kids. And, and I was like, oh my God, I've always wanted to reach out to you. Because I hear my children in the background. Oh, Maxine says this. Of course, like in the beginning, I didn't like it. Like, who the hell is this Maxine? No? But then you hear the conversation, and she is very solid with her. She's not, she's not giving wrong advice or whatever, right? Mm. So of course, children are territorial. So if I would reach out to her, it's like, hey, that's my Maxine. Like, so I didn't. So I was so happy, and I said, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Until today, we speak for 2-3 hours every day.
Right.
That's 4 years ago.
Wow.
Then a year later, I was like, this is what I want to do, blah, 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 with Gallup. I want to concentrate on single mothers, single divorced mothers. Mm. But then it evolved. So she goes like, oh, she's in the background. So she is stage 4 cancer.
Okay.
Yeah. And she works very well. She's very creative. I hate all this computer work. So I am the person that like makes things happen. And she's my co-founder for Gallup. And
wow.
Yeah, and we speak every day. We laugh every day. I saw her. I flew to the US 3 years ago. Uh-huh. We spent 5 days together in a hotel room together. First time we met.
Without the same mutual man that you have in your lives. Okay.
No. And then last year we did together breast control.
What?
Breast control. I mean, it's a company. So she has an organization, nonprofit organization called Project Breast Control, where she talks about breast cancer.
Okay.
And then when I came in 3 years ago, I said, listen, we got to also address men, because men do get chest cancer. They are 1%. So we started this new revolution where East meets West. I did last year in LA. I did it at Four Seasons. We did a breast cancer forum.
Right.
Yeah. So so that's, I went to the second time, and till today, so with the Gallup Single Women, so I wanted we have 4 segments of Gallup. One is the signature dinner and the forum. The signature dinner and the forum, I'm big on rituals. So when you come in, we'll give you a card that reads, you need to leave everything behind. And when you step in, we want you to be present. So signature dinner, you cannot talk about your children, your godson, your mother-in-law, outlaw, nobody. Just talk about you and discover yourself, rediscover yourself. It's celebration. With forum, I would have panels. to give you information and tools. What you do with it is up to you. But I always do it in a fun setting, like in a restaurant or in a club. You know, I just did He Said, She Said. Where do we go from here? We invite men to come in. It was a success, a huge success. A success to me is because everybody starts asking questions. That's a success to me.
Of course, yeah.
So that's the two segment. And then I have women that says, hey, listen, you know, I'm not married. You know, I'm not divorced, but I have the relationship. I still face the same problem. So we open it to everyone. And then we have two others, which is Tiffy Outbound, is called Trash It or Fuck It. And then we have the calls, bi-weekly calls.
Right.
Yeah. So I know some people cannot say fuck it, right? I say, okay, forget it, okay? Okay, forget it. Trash it or forget it. So what we do as a personal trainer, a lot of, most of my team, when I threw this idea, they say, oh, you know, you have to meet women weekly or bi-weekly and have wine and talk about problems. I said, no, it doesn't work that way. I said, because it amplifies the problem. Yeah. Right? And then everybody's egging each other. Yeah, he's a bastard here. You know? I said, it doesn't go anywhere.
It gets negative eventually, yeah.
Yeah. So for me is, okay, we'll meet, we'll sit down, we'll talk. Everybody, I will open it up, whatever disturbs me or whatever. And then you can share or not. And then we'll do an activity. So activities like the fragment room, dance with the drags, chair dance, you know, and then you come back, you reflect. And then most of the time they go like, oh my God, you know, I'm so glad I came, you know, I feel better. Because it's trapped energy. I believe that you sit and, you know, it's worse, you know, women sit down and like drink wine. Habis. Yeah. There's no logic to the conversation already.
So is this all happening in the US?
No, Singapore.
Singapore?
Yeah, Singapore.
So you've done that here?
I've done, the Signature Dinner Forum, a Tiffy Outbound.
And this is the part of the Gallup platform?
Gallup plan. Yeah, we set up Gallup first. And then we have Tiffy calls that we call, everybody from the US calls in, somebody that's from Kazakhstan calls in, Malaysia. So it's the most difficult for me because you have to navigate the conversation. Right. Misery loves company. So you got to direct the conversation and you can share, you can dump. Right. We can navigate the calls. We can give you our point of view, but we are not experts. We're not counselors. We'll put you in touch, right? And at the end of the day, end of the call, I always ask, what's your takeaway? And I tell you, man, I wish my takeaway every bi-weekly is different. And because every time this 3-4 women that comes on the call, it reminds me life is so short. They are dying of cancer.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but you know what? They're the most positive. And these bitches are like, oh, you know, please. And they go like, oh, don't worry about it, you know, and give the most sensible advice. Yeah. Lying down.
Strange, huh? Yeah. Strange, isn't it? Yeah.
So after that 3 years, last year, on International Women's Day, that's our anniversary, right? I said, okay, enough is enough. I want to help low-income single mothers. The amount of help that I ask for, I get. Okay? All this organization, all this women organization, I'm going to say it. Nobody returned my calls. Nobody returns email. And this is women supporting fucking women. Yeah. What the fuck are you all talking about? Yeah. You see, this is what pisses me off because people misunderstood between mission and vision. Vision, it's very ego, like you want to hold on to your, but mission is the bigger picture. You know, so we're supposed to be working together. I have sent out like emails and call and then nothing.
Tell me about it, man. You know, my missus, for the last, I think, couple of years, she's been running a confinement center for mothers and babies, looking after moms, new moms, right. Especially, you know, more. And the reason is simple because motherhood is, especially at the time when you become a new mother, was so important to her. And I tell you, it's there's so many like you, right? There's so many things out there for women,
Yeah.
Oh, Onila.
Yeah. So the only person that reached out to me back was Petapis. So I worked with Petapis, and then Campo Restaurant, Campo Nasi Padang, because I know the owner. He goes, Laila, I tell you, but one community center. So I went to them and I go like, hey, listen, this is all I want to do on Mother's Day. Can we? It's very good, Laila. I say I'm going to give out every month, once a month, every Saturday, bags of rice, 5 kg rice, eggs, and kicap mayonnaise or soya sauce. There is a reason why I want to do this. Because to me, rice represent community, soya sauce, spice of life, and eggs is life. I grew up with this. My mom always says, if you have rice and kicap, you're okay. If you got eggs, champion. So for me, let's get the staples to the people that need. Right? So every first Saturday, unless it's a public holiday, I serve 30 women, 15 from Petapis, and the other is from Campo, which is slightly older women. So it's been a year and 2 months now.
Good for you, man.
I want to grow it. I want to grow it by next year, 100. And it's now it's time to change the narrative. So I said, okay. Most of them cook and bake during Ramadan. I said, why only Ramadan? Why? And then a lot of people also say, but they can go to work. What? I said, who's going to look after the kids?
That's the thing, man.
It's so easy to say. You don't know the story, right?
Yeah.
So I said, okay. And then they Malay what? They can cook, they can bake, they can sell. I said, is this the narrative that if they want to do that, fine. We will support them. So what I'm trying to teach them or pass on to them is knowledge that I have. All I say is try. I'm not asking you to be, there's no such thing as failing. Something else will open up. So by this year, I want to teach, I have volunteers that is willing to teach financial literacy, AI, marketing and branding. And I'm still getting in touch with schools, Poly or ITE, where the women and the kids will work together. And Moya is a software that can rate how true is the product of sustainability products. So I want this tool to build a bridge to come up with a household product. Because as mothers, we use detergent, dishwasher, whatever, right? And then it comes under Gallup. We'll take 10% to roll it back in. And then 90% goes to the mother. I want to make them entrepreneurs from home first.
Oh, wow. Way to go, man. Yeah. So this is a catalyst for entrepreneurship for women.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Good for you.
Yes.
I need to take a sidebar for the moment, Laila. Before we continue, since we're talking about all this, when we're talking about getting all these things done, and making sure that it's for the good of others. Here at the Chris Hansen Conversation, we also want to level up your daily routine with some incredible deals I've lined up for you. Oh yeah, I now got my own deals page. Go to mydeals.page/260V, where almost all my deals are in one place. If you're looking to streamline your carry, Digital Union offers brilliant magnetic wallets and modular key organizers that completely eliminate pocket bulk while keeping your essentials secure. For my fans out there, Old Glory is the ultimate destination for official licensed gear, featuring over 300,000 items from your favorite sports teams to legendary music icons. If you like your GNRs, you got official licensed ones. So go down to Old Glory. And if you're heading outdoors, Pinche Gringo makes comfortable, high-quality shirts with just enough subtle humor to get noticed without looking like a novelty. To keep your performance and vitality at their peak, there's also Zevo Life. Zevo Life provides a patented, nutrient-dense superfood that supports your gut and boosts energy with just one daily teaspoon. Now, I have secured the highest exclusive discount available, up to 30% off, when you use my promo code CHCPOD. Check the show notes on my deals page for all the links. They're all there. Just go down to my deals page. What is separate from my deals link are the links from the Sure Shop. For your audio gear, go to thesureshop.com and use the code AFC Henson. You got to know, yeah, we do earn a commission when you use my code. It's a perfect way for you to save money while directly supporting the Chris Hansen conversation. We want to continue developing, producing more and more content and more conversations. And now back to Laila White. Thank you so very much. Laila, you emphasized that wellness is about alignment.
Mm-hmm.
As someone who has curated health programs for royalty and CEOs and Bollywood actors, how do you integrate high quality, sustainable nutrition into the frantic schedule of high performance lifestyle?
I don't touch on nutrition unless I'm being asked, and because I leave that to nutritionists, right?
Okay.
We cannot be everything to everyone.
Shucks, man, and I thought you knew all that too.
No, I do know, but I think what we need to tackle is when we give advice about food.
Yeah.
If you don't eat Western food, and I'm forcing Western food to you, it won't work, right? I need to know what food are you eating? And most of it is calorie. If you want to lose weight, everything is calorie deficit. And what type of food you're putting in your body is like fuel.
So
right?
tell you what, let me just throw this at you then.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking about a Bollywood star, say he's Hindu, right?
Yeah.
He can't take beef. Beef is great protein.
Yeah.
Right? So what can he do?
Lentils. He eats other stuff that is not meat, right? It's very funny because I have seen people that are vegan and they're still big.
Plant protein.
Whatever protein they don't eat vegan. It's not. Sometimes it's not the type of food, but the amount of food you eat. Right. And of course, you want to eat clean so everything flows easier and it's not so hard on your organs to work on the food.
Okay.
So for me, it's like, if you ask me, will you advise people on food? Okay. I want to see what you're eating first. And most of the time, people lie about what they eat because it's very. It's about pride, and you don't. Yeah. And then it's also, you have to look at the character, the mood. When do you eat it? You know, most people eat either they're very stressed or not stressed. It's not stressed.
Stress eating.
Yeah. So is it when you're rushing and you just grab anything, or do you prep your food? Do we do prepping of food? Oh yeah, it's so too much. So it's a lot of. I rather, if somebody say, oh, can you do, okay, let's look at what you eat. And I believe in replacing it bit by bit and not, unless you want to go into bodybuilding. Right. Right. If you have a competition, then it's a totally different ball game. Right.
Then when you starve lah.
No lah, some of them, they eat more. They eat, and then they cut, right? They eat.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of discipline also.
There's this play philosophy of yours. You created the first learn through play playground at our Tampines house. Hey, my neck of the woods, man.
Yeah.
Cross the road and you're there.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that you created? What is it? Can you tell us about it?
So we were the first in the National Library in Singapore to have a kids indoor playground. Yeah. And I didn't want kids to come and just play and scream and whatever.
In the library, yeah.
No, but it's okay because it's second level. It's children, right? So they wanted to introduce a little bit more noise in the library. But I also wanted kids to learn how to play together because nowadays, you can't push a kid a little bit or whatever they play. And there's so many like kids. I would stand and then they push each other or cry or whatever. I said, what's wrong? And they was like, oh, he doesn't let me go first. And then I said, okay, why didn't you let her go first? Well, I was first. I said, okay, fine. But when you're at home, do you have any friends? No. I said, so now you make a friend. So why can't you just play together? Yeah. And he goes, okay. And I said, well, what do you say? He's allowing to play. And she goes like, oh, thank you. I said, okay, let's play together. Those are kids, right? That's how you learn through play.
Right.
Yeah. And then I also, every Thursday in our event room, I let grandparents come in for free. Okay. Because grandparents are the best. Because you're like, scratch a bit. Never mind. Just go. Right? And then I have traditional games inside the events room, like 5 stones.
Gasing.
No gasing lah. That one too much already.
Goli.
Pick up sticks. No, pick up sticks. And chongka.
Chongka, yeah.
So, but the reason I put that is not for the kids, it's for the grandparents and adults. And
Right.
you see the parents or the grandparents playing and they have a light in their face,
Yeah,
right?
because they're reliving their own childhood.
Right. And then
Yeah.
the kids look at them and go like, oh, wow, they're so childlike.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that bridged that.
Yeah, like board games have made a comeback, you know.
Yeah, that's
The board
good.
gaming thing is huge now.
Yeah.
But how did you get this thing at our Tampines hub, man?
Tender.
Oh, you tendered for it?
Yeah, tender.
Well, you pandai lah.
Was
You
6
really
years.
damn pandai this.
No, but
It's
it was
lah.
good.
Terror, I tell you. You terror lah. You no. I admire you. I'm saying all this because I admire you. I mean, my goodness. You just go. Yeah, okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've got one life. Hello, brother. I better do it.
Well, you terror lah, you. I got to give it to you, man. Hand it to you. I've got to hand it to you, man.
Thank you.
Really. It's brilliant.
Thank you.
Wow. And thanks for bringing that to my neighborhood. My kid's no longer a kid, lah, you know. But if he was, I'd say thank you even more. Looking at the best that you've encountered in the industry, what is the one character trait that consistently separates those who achieve longevity from those who burn out?
Wow.
I'm pretty sure you've seen those that fizzled, right? And those who really, keep climbing up and then doing much better and really shine. You've seen both contrasts.
Yeah, I think I see a lot. I mean, I'm not just pinpointing at men, but I see a lot of men get lost when they retire. Because they have, I mean, these are all high profiles that I've trained. And once they retire, everything is being done for them. They've got secretaries for their flight and dinner dates or whatever. You know. So then they don't have anything else. And the wives are different. The wives moved countries and make their own friends and their lives continue.
Yeah.
So for the men, it's like finding a second life, I think. So you see them lost, and I see them burn out trying to catch that high again.
How about PTs, people in the fitness arena? Have you seen those that fizzled and those that's still shining?
I don't mix around with a lot of trainers.
Right.
I'm a loner. Like only person that I talk with is Ving, right? We talk shit all the time, but I'm sure they all fizzle or they thrive. And I don't follow trends. I think to survive in any industry, you tend to follow trends.
Yeah.
And they maybe also be thinking only fitness in this way.
Right.
And when I was
But for you just made sure that everything is related, just come together.
You know what? A lot of people, like most of the time, I hear men telling me, yeah, la, if I look like you, of course I get a job. Always. And I go like, yeah, thank God for that. At least I got my foot in. But you think what? This is modeling. People ask me to do gym, then I go just posing. I still have to do the gym, right? And I've been called so many names like, Jill of all trades. You know what? COVID taught everybody to be Jill and Jack of all trades, right? So for me, maneuvering in life is very simple.
Nothing wrong, man.
Yeah,
nothing wrong, man. Any of those guys that say that to you, they're all dicks.
Yeah, but I think I also don't follow trends. I think exercise, when you make it like whatever trend, like now is high rocks or whatever.
Now it's high rocks. Yeah,
but it's the basic the basic exercise is there. You can make it into fluff or whatever, you know. But the basic still remains, and I always stick to basic.
I like you. You're absolutely right, man. A couple of years ago, it was hit.
Yeah.
Then now it's high rocks.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking break, man.
Yeah.
To me, you've already won the moment you step into the gym.
Yep.
You decide to wake up in the morning and you walk into the gym and you put in a damn good shift.
Yep.
That's about the size.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
That is what I think. Which means tomorrow morning I'm waking up at 5:30 in the morning and I'm going to, I do. In my gym days, I wake up at 5:30 in the morning.
Good.
I hit the gym by 6:30 in the morning. I'm out by 8:30.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, then after that, I want to die the rest of the week. Okay. Let me move down the line. Still got some more things to ask you, lah.
Sure.
Alamak, you also wrote books, lah. Where have I been all my life? What have I done with my life?
You've done a lot, okay?
This one write book all. Alamak. You've written books. I like the title, lah. Truth Bombs. Wallah. And the Say Yes Journal. Truth Bombs. In your face, motherfucker. Okay. When you wrote these books, right? Did you write the version of yourself for the version of yourself at 20 or the people you're trying to help today?
I write based on me.
Okay.
I don't have this savior complex, you know. I don't.
Wow, savior complex, I like that.
I don't. I really, for me, honestly, I sincerely, on my children's life, and this is key, when I say this.
Yeah.
What I do is I have tools, I have knowledge. I want to share that knowledge. I want to give you shortcuts, but hey, that's selfish of me because we human beings have 5 senses. And if you're unlucky, you have 6, but 5 senses, right?
Yeah, I just got that. Yeah. Bodo. Okay.
Yeah. Because you need to experience life. If I were to tell you this, and then you need to feel, you need to touch, you need to see, you need to hear, and that's when if you are lucky, you feel all that and you take that and you learn, right? So for me, it's God's honest truth where I have the tools. I'm gonna pass it to you. Whatever you do with it is up to you. So everything that I wrote is based on my truths. If it helps you,
great.
Good. Yeah.
So it's your story, and you're hoping that your story could just, if it impacts you, if it resonates with you, fantastic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Last question, Laila, before we say goodbye. Okay. I know lah. Wow, this one very long, no, this episode.
Long-winded ni perempuan ni, makcik ni.
I thought the last one was the longest this season. This one is going to beat that one. But just as fun, if not more fun. But, wow. When you look at the future-ready communities you are building, for the ladies,
okay,
what is the one outcome that will make you feel you truly, truly fulfilled your mission?
When they are able to do things without fear.
Wow, succinct. So succinct. Laila, I am so glad to have met you today. I think you're a remarkable person. I know, I really do. I mean that. I really do. I really mean that. I mean, wow, this lady, wow, she's... Just, thinking about all the work you've done, everything since we started the show, and everything that you've done, I'm tired, man. I mean, if I were you, I'd be like, tired, man, but amazing stuff. Really remarkable. You're a remarkable person.
Thank you.
Really, and well done.
Thank you.
And really, I'm so glad to have had you on today.
Thank you.
Really, hey, Irving, fantastic, man. Fantastic, this one.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
And I've got to say goodbye this way. So, okay, everybody. Before I let you all go, don't forget to check out the exclusive deals I've secured for you on my deals page. Again, it's mydeals.page. Let me say that again. mydeals.page/260V. You can streamline your daily carry with Digital Union's magnetic wallets, score officially licensed music and sports gear from the massive collection at Old Glory, or pick up a comfortable outdoor-ready shirt from Pinche Gringo. To keep your energy and vitality at their peak, make sure you grab Zero Life, the world's most nutrient-dense superfood. Now, I've locked in the highest exclusive discounts available, up to 30% off. For up to 30% off, yeah? Some are 15, some are 20, some are 30. When you use my promo code CHCPod. Separately, for all your professional audio gear, we are friends of Shure. Head to the Shure shop at shop.shure.com.sg and use code AFC Henson. Just a reminder that I do earn a commission, and when you use my codes, it's a perfect way for you to save money while directly supporting the show. Until next week, everybody, stay safe, love you all, and don't forget, comment, share the living hell out of this program. And I really like to hear from you, though. Really, I respond to all of you. And thank you so very much for watching the Chris Hansen Conversation. Until next time, stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye.
The Chris Hansen Conversation. Real talk, no filters. And a growing community of more than 100,000 subscribers across ASEAN. Right here from Singapore.